Hey everybody, I apologize. I thought I was going to use my green screen, but apparently my phone will only let me live stream from my Zoom to YouTube. I'll have to fix that later. So tolerate a green screen and nothing better to look at than my cute hat. Ta-da! I wasn't going to show you products or quote prices today. I just wanted to have a quick chat. I was talking to myself and I realized that I never covered how to figure out what to give people, since I always say I have a gift for just about anyone. And whether I'm referring to my products or not, there's a process. For example, the Yankee swap or Secret Santa. I know some people out there dread that and don't want to do that because, again, they don't know who they're giving it to, or they do know who they're giving it to, and are stumped for ideas. So let's do the scenario you don't know who you're giving it to. It could be male, it could be female, it could be young, it could be old. When in doubt, I think gift cards are nice, but they don't show a lot of thought. If you're going to do a gift card, take a second and maybe put it in something cool, like a coffee tumbler or a coffee mug, or if they're, what size approximately, that like an adult, maybe a pair of gloves. I know that sounds a little weird, but don't you know, and here in New England especially, you're always losing a glove or putting a hole through the fingers or whatever. Having a spare pair of gloves is never a bad thing. I mean, I suppose the fuzzy socks I talk about with the foot lotion is a nice idea, but that could come across as a little weird. It's nice when you're donating it to like a grandma or grandpa or someone you know who's on their feet all day, like a nurse, who would maybe appreciate something like that. If you are giving this gift as a teacher gift, maybe, again, like the lip balm and hand lotion, like mini set, that's nice because there's 3 different scents, so you had to put some thought into it. They are nicely packaged, just stick on a bow and you're done. You could easily add something to it. At that price point, you can go up from 18 to 25 or 30, would not break your budget. And the thing is, you could have multiple gifts and them not be identical. Problem solved if you have like several nieces or cousins or whomever, or you're meeting with all your girlfriends and you want to give each one of them the same gift but in a different fragrance. I know I've talked about like the Secret Santa or Secret Sister or whatever you want to call it, where you do know who it is, but maybe they're just that hard to shop for person. So I suggest the gift card is always great if you want to do a gift card to, say, a vendor like myself. That way they can pick and choose what they want. Maybe include the catalog, maybe include a little poem or a note. A friend of mine has this cute little poem that talks about not the 12 days of Christmas, the poem, but like 12 little boxes, and the poem goes with the boxes. And the idea is that the person opens up one box every day, kind of like an advent calendar, till they get to the end. And then maybe that last gift's a little nicer. I have heard people talk about Yankee swap, again, where we don't know, but maybe there's a theme, something like a yucky swap or a regifting swap. I've heard that before. So maybe if you have a brand new unopened product by another brand, or it's just you don't know what to do with it, that's where you might want to go with that unusual item. Sometimes I like gag gifts that are funny, that have a cute saying, but if you're not sure you might offend it, like it's a coworker, I'd steer clear of those. So know your price point, know who you're getting it for if you can. And if you can't, know like the range of age or gender or, comfort level that these people have with silly, zany versus, no sexually overt stuff that never goes over well. If it's your immediate family, of course, you know them best. And I would say that for me, my particular bane is when your mom gives you a price point that's low. And I know my mom is on my VIP group and she may or may not see this video. I'm not saying $10 is bad. I'm saying $10 is limiting. If you give a range, 10 to 20, at least now someone has a little something to work with. If they see something that's $12.99, they can get it because they're not going over, but they're definitely above the minimum. So that's just, I think, an etiquette thing. Give people a range instead of a set number. Now, if you're really concerned and you want to give a set number like 25, cut off, that's it. You could say up to 25, but maybe the reason I said the range is because you don't want someone getting something at Dollar Tree. No offense, I love Dollar Tree, but that's $1 and someone else getting something that's $25, and that's not really a fair swap. And I have heard people do black market training afterwards where they sit there and negotiate. Like, hey, I know I got this water fountain here and I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but I see you got the massager and I'd love that instead. How would you feel about trading it like an even exchange or bartering with an extra something to even out the cost? So it's a matter of having fun, playing nice, being creative, being thoughtful. And for example, I'm going to be doing an ornament exchange with ladies in my church. I'm not going to be super overtly religious, but I'm also not going to go in the, Spencer's and get something really inappropriate. But maybe I'll find something that's kind of funny between. There's a lot of gag ornaments that have either a mask or Santa wearing a mask and a bag full of sanitizer. Sanitizer, get it? Speaking of which, our hand sanitizer, it's nice size. I could put a little Santa wrapper on it. It's cute. Don't mind me. That product came out before I created this series. Other than that, I just wanted to share that if you have ideas but you're not sure what to do with it, like I had someone ask me the other day for a non-denominational, gender-neutral gift for her staff. And I thought, oh, okay. What's the price point? She says, with tax and shipping, no more than $50. And I thought, what would be not inappropriate? What would be, safe for a law firm? Yeah, let's not annoy the lawyers. They're nice people. They work really hard. I don't want to have a bunch of people blacklisting me. And I definitely don't want to come across as soliciting. She asked me. It was different. So I mailed her a prototype today, and hopefully she'll get it in the next day or two, so I'll find out what she thinks. And it was like a body lotion, a hand lotion, and a lip balm. And they come in like this nice soft green. It's a white tea and citrusy scent. Very light. A guy or girl would love them. They're, again, not specific to gender, not specific to a particular holiday. They're something we carry year-round. And the packaging wasn't made to look like festive-y holiday. It's just the way it is. And I then added some cute tissue paper and a little note. I think that will probably go off well. We'll find out soon. And in the past, like for Mother's Day or Nurses Appreciation Week, I've had folks ask me to mail out to friends, family, or other relatives our satin hand set. But I would take the time to package it up a little different. Sometimes it's just a little cello bag and some crinkle and a bow. It's not much. So when you're doing your Yankee swap Secret Santa thing and you're stumped to how to make a gift that's only $10 look more spectacular, it's sometimes a matter of how you present it. Some people have that tub of popcorn and they'll put it in a big shopping bag with lots of tissue. Other people will repackage something so it doesn't look like what it is to make it a little more interesting. My father is the master of that. He will take, when I was little, the Barbie doll box had a very distinctive shape, and he would tape two of them together so it looked really weird, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. That's always fun. Or he repurposed boxes. We'd get a shoe box for a pair of shoes we know he bought years ago, but something's in that shoe box that we want. We just don't know what it is, so it throws you off. That can be kind of fun. Some people like to give a gift that's like, it's in a wine bottle, but it's not wine. I've seen jelly beans. I've seen potpourri with those lights that you stick in, not the ones that catch fire, but the low-powered cool ones. And the idea is it warms up the potpourri and smells nice, but it's in a wine bottle. So it looks nice and it presents well. I have seen, as I mentioned, the coffee mug thing. You've seen those ornaments that pop open. You can put a lot of stuff into those. Lip glosses, nail polishes, just about anything. SD card, I don't care. Just be creative. Thumb drive. I have a couple nephews who are kind of into technology, so that's why I was even coming up with that. Candles are nice. Stuff on the end cap might look pretty, but I'll tell you right now, most people do not want those gifts. They're okay, but gosh knows where they've been made, who made them, what ingredients are in them. I always say, if it's food or something going to put on your body, check. I personally know Mary Kay is a clean group, but, not everyone makes their products that way. And there are a lot of other brands that are perfectly safe. You just got to ask the consultant or representative for more information, and they should be willing to provide it. Most of the time they are. But either way, have fun with your shopping. I can't think of any more for the holiday series. And we're getting close to Black Friday, although me Mary Kay girls call it Pink Friday in the pink lipstick. So I'll be sending out a reminder to all you VIPs via email. You may also receive a card, postcard, or some kind of a text message or Facebook message. So be on the alert for that. That special sale is coming up on Friday, the 27th. So we've still got a week or so. But if you're having ideas, you want to have a private holiday shop and sip, let me know. If you want to have a group session so you can earn some free product and as a shopping spree, and that way you can get all your gifts or most of them for free, that's an option. Or if you just have questions. I'm hoping instead of doing a mystery hostess event next Friday, because I took this past one off, maybe you can do an Ask Me Anything. But you have to get those questions to me by Friday noon so I have something to work with. Otherwise, there's not going to be a video Friday evening. And of course, there wouldn't be something on Saturday unless I have another product to share with you or another concept or idea. I have a feeling this is the last one in the series for now. But the Pink Friday thing is really just tradition based on when people used to wait in line to buy their gifts the day after, or the midnight after Thanksgiving. But with COVID, I don't know people doing that. I honestly think this is just me just doing a special sale for my customers. I can't physically do an open house, but I might try to line up everything on a table and film it so you can see the packaged results, or maybe I'll just take some photos and turn it to a slideshow or an album. But I want you to see how nice the packages come out when I'm done wrapping them, that I can in fact ship them in a box to anywhere in the United States, and they still come out looking as good as they did going into the box. They're not crushed, they're not destroyed. If you have any specific concerns about shipping deadlines, which services to use, shipping delays, I'm not your girl. I will tell you, it is going to get delayed. There are going to be hiccups and problems. Sooner is better than later. I have a friend who's already started writing out her Christmas cards, and they'll be all done before Thanksgiving. She's on top of it. I start writing them out around Thanksgiving, but they're usually out by December 1st. One year I kind of messed up and they came out after Christmas, but for the most part, I would say doing it in little bits throughout the day or week is better than trying to cram it all in one session in the afternoon or evening. I will probably start decorating my home soon for the holidays, even if no one but me and my husband and the cats get to see it. It's always fun trying to figure out where to put ornaments the cats cannot get at them. They have this thing, if it's shiny, they want to destroy it. The cat thing. I love them, but oh my gosh, sometimes. But I love this holiday for its positives, the joy of giving, not necessarily receiving, the taking a moment to just think about peace and goodwill towards each other. We've had a crazy election. We've had a crazy year with the pandemic. Just take time to appreciate what you got. I mean, I'm not telling you must do this. I'm telling you this is what I'm doing. I am expressing gratitude wherever I can, to whomever I can. And this is just one way of saying thank you, is with my client appreciation sale. There'll be discounts and deals. There'll be reasons to refer friends that they will also get a good deal. I mean, pay attention to the email, pay attention to the postcard that might come out in the next week or so. And just note that if you have any questions, you can always call, text, or message me in the interim. I'll do my best to reply. I don't want the holiday to be about selling or buying. I want the holiday to be about giving people things that you think they will like, to show that you love them. If you took away the presents, you could still have a wonderful holiday. It's just a matter of attitude. And as long as that's what the take-home message is, awesome. So I'm going to let this go, and I will probably upload it to the interweb later for the YouTube playlist. I apologize. I had a really cute background picked out and everything. But I updated my Zoom, and although I have virtual backgrounds, it would only let me live stream to YouTube and not to Facebook, even though that's an option. I guess it has to be on the computer, not the phone, and I didn't have time to get the computer set up, so this is where we're at. Maybe I'll just re-record it, we'll see. But I wanted to see if anyone was on, and just to say hi, and I didn't want to not keep my promise and not be on at 3 p.m., either pre-recorded or live. So I figured it was a 3:05 when I got on, and now it's like 3:15. So I'm going to call it a day. Leave you guys to what you were doing. I know it's a little cool out, but it is still nice out. Enjoy it while it lasts. Who knows what kind of weather we'll get next week. And have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.